Poland competed at the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, from 5 to 21 August 2016. Since the nation's official debut in 1924, Polish athletes have appeared in every edition of the Summer Olympic Games, having missed the 1984 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles because of its partial support to the Soviet boycott. Medalists. Competitors. Archery. One Polish archer qualified for the women's individual recurve by obtaining one of the 8 Olympic places available from the 2015 World Archery Championships in Copenhagen, Denmark. Athletics. Polish athletes have so far achieved qualifying standards in the following athletics events. On May 6, 2016, the Polish Olympic Committee had selected the first batch of track and field athletes for the Games, featuring double world's champion and London 2012 Olympian Par Elfajdik and Beijing 2008 silver medalist Piotr Malachowski. Keynote ranks given for track events are within the athlete's heat only. Q equals qualified for the next round. Q equals qualified for the next round as a fastest loser or, in field events, by position without achieving the qualifying target. Near equals national record. NA equals round not applicable for the event. By equals athlete not required to compete in round. Men track and amp, road events, field events, combined events, decathlon, women track and amp, road events, field events, badminton. Poland has qualified 5 badminton players for each of the following events into the Olympic tournament. Adrian Dziełko was selected among the top 34 individual shuttlers in the men's singles, while the men's and mixed doubles had claimed their Olympic spots each with a top 16 finish in the BWF World Rankings as of 5 May 2016. Boxing. Poland has entered 2 boxers to compete in each of the following weight classes into the Olympic boxing tournament. Tomasz Jablonski was the only Polish boxer to be selected to the Olympic team with a top 2 finish of his respective division in the World Series. If boxing, meanwhile, world no. Once Igor Jakubowski had claimed an Olympic place as the winner and sole recipient of the men's heavyweight division at the 2016 AIBA World Qualifying Tournament in Baku. Canoeing. Slalom. Polish canoeists have qualified a maximum of 1 boat in each of the following classes through the 2015 ICF Canoe Slalom World Championships. The slalom canoeing team was named to the Polish roster at the conclusion of the 2016 European Canoe Slalom Championships on May 18, 2016. Sprint. Polish canoeists have qualified 1 boat in each of the following events through the 2015 ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships. Men-Women Qualification Legend. FA equals qualify to final A. FB equals qualify to final B. Cycling. Road. Polish riders qualified for the following quota places in the men's and women's Olympic road race by virtue of the top 15 national finish in the 2015 UCI World Tour and top 22 in the 2016 UCI World Ranking. Men-Women Track. Following the completion of the 2016 UCI Track Cycling World Championships, Polish riders have accumulated spots in the men's team sprint, the women's team pursuit, and the women's omnium. As a result of the place in the men's team sprint, Poland has won the right to enter 2 riders in both the men's sprint and keirin. The full track cycling team was named to the Polish roster for the Games on July 7, 2016, with Damian Zielinski leading the nation's riders on the velodrome at his 3rd Olympics. Sprint team sprint pursuit keirin omnium mountain biking. Polish mountain bikers qualified for 2 women's quota places into the Olympic cross-country race. As a result of the nation's 7th place finish in the UCI Olympic ranking list of May 25, 2016. First-time Olympian Katarzyna Solis-Miskowicz and Beijing 2008 runner-up Maya Włoszczowska were named the Polish mountain biking team for the Games on May 30, 2016. Equestrian. Poland has received a spare berth freed up by Switzerland to send an eventing rider to the Games, as the next highest-ranked eligible athlete, not yet qualified outside the group selection in the individual FEI Olympic rankings. Eventing fencing. Polish fencers have qualified a full squad in the women's team sabre by picking up the spare berth freed up by Africa for being the next highest ranking nation in the FEI Olympic team rankings. Hanna Liszpinska secured a spot on the Polish team in the women's foil by virtue of a top 2 placement from Europe outside the world's top 14 in the FEI-adjusted official rankings. The fencing team was officially named to the Olympic roster on June 29, 2016. Gymnastics. Artistic. Poland has entered one artistic gymnast into the Olympic competition. This Olympic berth had been awarded to the Polish female gymnast, who participated in the apparatus and all-around events at the Olympic test event in Rio de Janeiro. Women handball. Men's tournament. Poland men's handball team qualified for the Olympics by virtue of a top 2 finish at the first meet of the Olympic qualification tournament in Gdansk. Team roster. The following is the Polish roster in the men's handball tournament of the 2016 Summer Olympics. View talk. Head coach Talent Duishebev Group Play Quarter-final Semi-final Bronze medal match Judo. Poland has qualified a total of 8 judokas for each of the following weight classes at the Games. Maciej Sanacki, along with London 2012 Olympians Katarzyna Klis and Daria Pogazielek, were ranked among the top 22 eligible judokas for men and top 14 for women in the IJF World Ranking list of May 30, 2016, while Arleta Podolak at women's lightweight earned a continental quota spot from the European region as the highest-ranked Polish judoka outside of direct qualifying position. Modern pentathlon. Poland has qualified a total of 3 modern pentathletes for the following events at the Games. Oktawia Nowacka and London 2012 Olympian Szymon Staskowicz secured a selection in the men's and women's event, respectively, by virtue of a top 8 individual finish at the European Championships, while Anna Milishevska was ranked among the top 10 modern pentathletes, not yet qualified, based on the UIPM World Rankings as of June 1, 2016. Rowing. Poland has qualified a total of 8 boats for each of the following rowing classes into the Olympic regatta. 6 rowing crews had confirmed Olympic places for the boats at the 2015 FISA World Championships in Lac d'Aigueblat, France, while rowers competing in men's 8 and women's pair were further added to the Polish roster with the top 4 finish at the 2016 European and AMP final qualification regatta in Lucerne, Switzerland. Men-women qualification legend. FA equals final A, F B equals final B, F C equals final C, F D equals final D, FA equals final E, F equals final F, SAR B equals semi-finals A, B, S C D equals semi-finals C, D, J F equals semi-finals E, F, Q F equals quarter-finals, R equals repechage. Sailing. Polish sailors have qualified 1 boat in each of the following classes through the 2014 ISAF Sailing World Championships, the Individual Fleet Worlds, and European qualifying regattas. Men Women M equals medal race L equals eliminated did not advance into the medal race. Shooting. Polish shooters have achieved quota places for the following events by virtue of the best finishes at the 2015 ISSF World Cup Series and the European Championships, as long as they obtained a minimum qualifying score as of March 31, 2016. The entire shooting squad was named the Polish roster on July 5, 2016, with rifle markswoman Agnieszka Nagai and London 2012 silver medalist Sylwia Bogacka returning for the 4th Olympics. Qualification legend. Q equals qualify for the next round. Q equals qualify for the bronze medal. Swimming. Polish swimmers have so far achieved qualifying standards in the following events, and potentially won at the Olympic selection time. To assure the selection to the Olympic team, swimmers must attain the Olympic qualifying cut in each of the individual events at the 2015 World Championships and at the 2016 Polish Championships and AMP Olympic Trials in Szczecin. Men/Women Table Tennis. Poland has fielded a team of 6 athletes into the table tennis competition at the Games. 2012 Olympian Li Qian secured one of 10 available Olympic spots in the women's singles by winning the group final match at the European qualification tournament in Halmstad, Sweden. London 2012 Olympians Wang Zhangyi and Katarzyna Grybowska, along with Jakub Dyges, were automatically selected among the top 22 eligible players in the respective singles events based on the ITTF Olympic rankings. Daniel Gorak and Paralympian Natalia Partyko were each awarded the 3rd spot to build the men's and women's teams for the Games by virtue of the top 10 national finish in the ITTF Olympic rankings. Men/Women Taekwondo. Poland entered 2 athletes into the Taekwondo competition at the Olympics. Piotr Pazinski and 2015 European Games silver medalist Karol Robik secured spots in the men's lightweight and welterweight category respectively, by virtue of their top 2 finish at the 2016 European qualification tournament in Istanbul, Turkey. Tennis. Poland has entered 7 tennis players into the Olympic tournament. London 2012 Olympian Agnieszka Radwanska qualified directly for the women's singles as one of the top 56 eligible players in the WTA World Rankings, while Jerzy Janowicz had claimed one of 6 ITF Olympic men's singles places, as Poland's top-ranked tennis player outside of direct qualifying position in the ATP World Rankings as of June 6, 2016. Going to his 4th straight Games, Marcin Makowski teamed up his new partner Łukasz Kubot to compete in the men's doubles, and were subsequently added to the Polish tennis team by virtue of the combined ATP ranking. Due to the withdrawal of several tennis players from the Games, Magda Linette, along with Claudia Janczyk and Paula Kania, received spare ITF Olympic places to compete in the women's singles and doubles, respectively. Men/Women Mixed Triathlon. Poland has entered 1 triathlete to compete at the Games. London 2012 Olympian Agnieszka Jerzyk was ranked among the top 40 eligible triathletes in the women's event based on the ITU Olympic qualification list as of May 15, 2016. Volleyball. Beach. 3 Polish beach volleyball teams qualified directly for the Olympics by virtue of the nation's top 15 placement in the FIVB Olympic rankings, as of June 13, 2016. Indoor. Men's tournament. Poland men's volleyball team qualified for the Olympics by virtue of a top 3 national finish at the first meet of the World Olympic qualifying tournament in Tokyo, Japan. Team roster. The following is the Polish roster in the men's volleyball tournament at the 2016 Summer Olympics. View Talk head coach, Stefan Antiga. Group play quarter-final weightlifting. Polish weightlifters have qualified for men's quota places for the Rio Olympics based on their combined team standing by points at the 2014 and 2015 IWF World Championships. A single women's Olympic spot had been added to the Polish roster by virtue of a top 6 national finish at the 2016 European Championships. The team must allocate these places to individual athletes by June 20, 2016. Wrestling. Poland has qualified a total of 8 wrestlers for each of the following weight classes into the Olympic tournament. 3 of them had booked Olympic spots with the semi-final triumphs at the 2016 European qualification tournament. Meanwhile, the other half of the Polish roster had claimed the remaining Olympic slots in separate world qualification tournaments, 2 of them each in the men's freestyle 86 and AMP 125 kilograms at the initial meet in Ulaanbaatar, and 2 more in the women's freestyle 48 and AMP 63 kilograms at the final meet in Istanbul. On May 11, 2016, United World Wrestling decided to revoke an Olympic license from Poland in men's freestyle 65 kilograms, due to doping violations at the European qualification tournament, but the license was reinstated 2 months later, following the recent meldonium guidelines released by IOC and WADA. Key VT, victory by fall. PP, decision by points, the loser with technical points. PO, decision by points, the loser without technical points. Saint, great superiority, the loser without technical points and a margin of victory of at least 8 to 10 points.